As we started looking at what was possible on the PlayStation 3, we realized that instead of just being able to use the pilot on these little sort of isolated mini missions, we could actually open up the entire world. We could create this full multimodal experience where you're flying over the battlefield in the airplane, but you can land, get out, run around on foot, hop in a tank.
It's all about perspective. You can see the huge battles from the air and you can see it from the ground. So it allows players to really fight the war the way they want to. They want to engage the battles in the air, they can. They want to get out of the ship and run around and fight ground troops with their rifles and rocket launchers, they can do that too. Or if they want to commandeer some tanks or jeeps and drive around and engage in larger ground battles with other armored units in the Chernovan force, they can do that too. So Warhawk is not just about the Warhawk, but it's all about the grand shooter. And with the power of the PlayStation 3, we bring all of these disparate kind of elements together. The mechanics are similar, but we put them all together and they seamlessly coexist in the same world. And in Warhawk, maybe you were flying around for 3 hours and you just want a little bit of a change of pace. Land, get out, you could have a huge battle on the ground for an hour. You're like, okay, yeah, I'm a huge troop, I know it, I'm a badass, back in the Warhawk, and then start moving the story forward again.
Until we had the power of the PlayStation 3, we couldn't really achieve that because we wanted to have these large spaces, we wanted to have these epic battles. And to bridge the gap in scale, we needed the processing power of the PlayStation 3. We think that the net result is that you have an experience where you're not just this sort of abstracted airplane. You actually are the pilot. You actually are experiencing a human story in addition to this great sort of combat gameplay. And that's the real reason we pushed so strongly to get a game that was so multimodal.